What's good, everybody? Peace, love, and light to every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are all doing grand and this message reaches you in divine timing. With that being said, this message is going to be for my water signs. Water signs, listen to me when I tell you. I feel like you guys have been progressing. Maybe not in the way that you were hoping to progress, but I do feel the progression. I feel you moving towards wholeness, becoming whole with yourself, becoming comfortable with yourself and the decisions that you have made to become the person that you are today, right? Decisions that you've made to get you through life. I need you to bring together that whole essence, because I feel like you shed skin a lot. My water signs, you guys shed skin and y'all leave things behind, right? But it's a need for you to go back and pick up those things. How did Drake say? They told me that I fell off, but where I leave it at? Okay. They told me to pick back up where I leave it at type shit. Okay, I need you to go back to these certain situations and relationships, right? And see what it is that you left behind. That skin that you shed wasn't for yourself, it was for somebody else. It was to pacify them, it was to make somebody else happy. And that's how true it is. I need you to go back for most of you, I feel like it was something that helped you to cope, helped you to get through, which was in a healthy way, right? Helped you to express yourself in a more healthy way. I feel like you're a little rah-rah, y'all water signs, y'all be getting a little emotional sometimes with me. And I feel like, what is it? A defense mechanism. But for you, your defense mechanism is to pacify everybody else around you, because if they're happy, then I don't want to say happy spouse, happy life. I would say happy wife, happy life, right? At least that's what you thought. At least that's what you thought. If I give and do everything to make them happy, then I'll have peace. But really, you create your own peace. And if that's not creating peace, and everything that you're putting energy toward to make this work, to make everybody else happy, is in return leaving you distraught, sad, confused, uncertain about what's to come next. You know that what you're doing isn't good. It's unhealthy. That's not your purpose. Is not to be here to make everybody else happy. They don't bring you your peace. Your peace comes from within, and you first have to make peace with yourself and your situations and look back, and you sort of got to pick up the fragments. You have to pick up the puzzle pieces, which are you, those pieces of you that you left behind, so you can make people happy, so that you can conform, so that you can be what they needed you to be instead of being who you needed you to be. Being everything that you needed. You were putting all that power, all that weight on somebody else to give you what you needed. And for most of you guys are not verbal enough to do shit like that. Your communication is garbage. When it comes to your person, your partner. I feel like for most of you watching this video, my water signs, your communication is not that great. So you can't expect from someone to do you the way that you need to be done. I'm just going to make you happy, and in return you make me happy, even though I'm not telling you how exactly that makes me happy, because my happiness comes from making everybody else happy. So I feel like that's what you gonna say to me, and it's not that, baby. This ain't that. Okay, this is how true it is. My cards is how I was getting ready to shuffle them. That's exactly how true it is. I feel like you wanted to tell me my happiness comes from making everybody else happy. That shit ain't it. Trust me, I know, because I used to be that person where I felt like if I make story time, okay, because I was in an abusive relationship before, right? I'm talking about drug, crack ribs, fracture face. I'm talking about really ass whipped, right? Foot and ass, big motherfucker, for no reason at all. And I feel like if I walked on eggshells and I did everything that he wanted me to do, and I was quiet all the time, and I just didn't do nothing or go nowhere or give him no reason to snap out and be angry or put his hands on me, that life was going to be good. And in return, I was fucking miserable because I felt like I was in prison. With that being said, I do want to say that we're 5 minutes into this video and I have yet to give you guys one card. See where this is going. With that being said, what do my water signs need to do at this time? Death and rebirth. What do my water signs need to hear? Alright. That's what I need. Okay. So we got the Phoenix. With the death and the rebirth, right? Getting rid of the old to birth something new. This is not you holding on to the same energy. This is not you holding on to the same situation, the same person, the same relationship, right? Same situations. This is you giving birth to something new. This is you letting it be what it is, right? No longer prolonging the inevitable. And the inevitable is those things that are meant to happen regardless of what the fuck you do, regardless of how much you do, right? How much you're there, how much you give, no matter the circumstances, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And I feel like you're prolonging the inevitable. Like, nah, I can make this work. Nah. See, if I just do that, if I just do a little bit more, and you're going to continue to overextend. And as I always tell my exes, because I never go back, as I tell them, as I have said in the past, don't make me hate you. Because I'm a very verbal person. So I told you, and you didn't listen. That's why ain't no spinning a fucking block. Because I told you how to fix it and you decided not to fix it. I led you to show you what the fuck it was supposed to be. I led by example. I was the example. And you still said, fuck me, you kick dirt. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. It says spark of genius and ascension. And this card, I see him just like, he's looking away, first of all. He's not looking in any direction. It's really away, like distracted with this knowingness. And I do subconsciously, I feel like it's a lot going on mentally as well as in the heart space. Like emotionally, you guys are water signs for one, okay? So emotionally, it's a lot of energy, right? Like I say, when I say distraught, that means being pulled by all sorts of different kinds of energies. And that's exactly what you're giving. Like I said, mentally, emotionally, and physically, a lot going on. You doing a lot. You this and you that for everybody else except for the person that needs it most, and that's you. How could you know that you lacked in so many areas, but still continue to give to everybody else, right? In their time of need and still say, fuck you, because that's what the rest of the motherfuckers did. The rest of them people from your past already said, fuck you, and decided to keep trampling all over your motherfucking ass and telling you whatever the fuck they wanted to tell you, hoping that you made the agreement to agree with them that you won't shit. You won't go nowhere. You won't go be nobody. Because that's this type of energy that's here. It's like, damn, they already did all that shit to you. They already told you wasn't going to be in you, what you were not going to be and what you were not going to have, and you still have persevered. So my thing to you is, why would you continue to give everybody else all those things that you know you needed, especially when you know that people continue to do the same thing? And I'm gonna tell you, because I'm starting to get hot and a little bit angry with y'all, because y'all know, and I feel like you live day to day by saying, yo, that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, I expect for people to do me dirty because that's the fuck they've been doing. Okay, so lead by example, and you don't do you dirty. You stop giving so much to these motherfuckers that already have given you the ass end of every fucking thing. But you continue to give. Why? Why would you continue to give the same way and not give to yourself? Why would you not give to the most important person that has been let down by almost every person in their life? Why would you not give them the fucking most, but you bend over backwards for these bozos? What do my water signs need to hear at this time? Bozos. They bozos. They don't deserve your energy, your time, your patience, your love. What do my water signs need to hear? They're like, elaborate. I don't want to elaborate. They heard bozos. Bozos. For most of you guys, fucking bozos. They're telling you to listen. Death and rebirth. This is to get rid of and start anew. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, if you think that getting rid of and starting anew is it in the situation, your current situation, like you're getting rid of this family relationship, I want to start a new relationship with my mother, whatever this situation may be for you in your relationship, you think that it's okay, we're going to turn over a new leaf and this is just going to be what it is. No, bitches, it's starting over. I'm sorry. It's giving starting anew. It's giving deading that old shit because it wasn't getting me anywhere but down, and starting something new in the right now energy. No longer being trapped and bound by situations and circumstances, okay? By pleasure, by what feels good at the moment. Like, you make me feel good for a moment. Nah, bitch, make me feel good for a lifetime. Give me that unconditional love that mothers give their children. That shit never dies. That's the shit that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that energy that it's just the same. I want the energy that's like mine. I want the same energy. Neither here nor there, water sign. What is that my water sign consider at this time? At this time, allow your light to shine. And it's hella darkness there, and this light, like we talked about at the beginning of the video, right, during my channeled message, this light is you uncovering these parts of you that you left behind to make a motherfucker comfortable with who you were becoming or how you were coping, right? It was uncomfortable for them, but it was exactly what you needed. I need you to go back, and I need you to incorporate that into your life as of right now. As of right now, okay? Allow your light to shine. Speaks of the Leo energy, okay? Speaks of that very strong, assertive, sort of aggressive energy that you possess, and you do possess it. Why it's not here, I don't know, but you possess this, and I'm gonna need you to go rah-rah on them one time for the one time, okay? Look at my what are my water signs into here? That's not the question. The question is, can I get a little bit of motivation? What will motivate my water signs? What are my water signs into here to gain a little bit of momentum about this situation? What are my water signs into here to gain a little motion? Lead your life. Master manifester. You give life. Wherever your energy goes, it grows. Okay? So if you're putting energy towards this relationship, but then you're also putting energy towards knowing that people do you wrong and you lack in so many areas when it comes to relationships and things and true love and all this and all that. Know that you're bringing this into fruition. Know that you're manifesting these things. Like, okay, so what I'm putting energy into this relationship, and I'm putting energy into a relationship that's not going to serve me because I've been already manifesting that. People ain't shit. Bitches is gonna cheat. And niggas is hoes. That type of energy. That's what I'm. It's like, damn, you don't understand where your mind flows. Energy goes. And unfortunately, it is going to grow. And you are a manifester at its best. Let me get a little bit of motivation for my water signs. Look at that. Dark Divine Mother of Creation. That's my 4, just so y'all see that. Thank you. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to need a second with this creation card. Knowing that it can go either way. Having the wisdom, right? And the courage. The courage to keep going even through the uncertainty, right? And the wisdom to know, like, the wisdom to know that you have to keep going in order for things to change, right? Knowing that you know what you know. honor your emotions. Knowing that you know what it is that you know and standing on that shit. Not letting any one situation, person, place, or thing sway you from knowing the fact that you do know what you do know. And honoring your feelings, that is for, again, I can't make this shit up. And water signs, I really love the energy for you because you guys are so and it's the Cancer energy. Heavy on my Cancers. What's good? Y'all showed up and showed out all today, Cancer, huh? I love it for you. Honoring your emotions. Remember that what is too much for one person will be exactly what somebody else needs. Pay attention to how you're feeling. Don't be so gapped away from your mind and your feelings, your emotions, okay? Don't let them be so far apart, because I feel like they go hand in hand. But it's like you want results now, like it's my money and I feel like JG Wentworth, it's my money and I want it now type shit, okay? And it's like you feel it and you want to act on impulse, and that's not it. I need you to feel it. I need you to sit with it. And I need you to make sure that those feelings are valid. I need you to honor those feelings by saying, you know what, I'm going to validate this right quick. Okay, so I'm feeling like this. Why do I feel like this? Is there a reason why? Are these feelings going to benefit me? Question yourself, okay? Patience and maturity is at the bottom of the deck. Purify, cleanse, and release. I ain't gonna fuck with more cards. You got the message. The message is here. If you gotta go back, hear it again. With that being said, remember where your energy flows, things start to grow. So think about that as you're thinking about negatively, pessimistically about your situation, about your relationships, and about where you're going in life and where you see yourself going and where it is that you want to go. Give energy to those positive thoughts and those goals to get you where it is you're trying to go, and so that you can manifest a better life, a more positive reality. Okay, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tapping in and staying and watching the video. I hope that I was able to give you something you needed. And until next time, be fucking great on purpose. Peace.